Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and for today's topic, we will be discussing a no-buy versus a low-spend year. Okay, so for those who may not be familiar, a no-buy year or a low-spend year are two ways where you can actually be able to save a little bit of money from your everyday life. If this is something that is of interest to you, please go ahead and stay tuned. Okay guys, so welcome back again. My name is Kathy. On this channel, we talk a lot about unboxing, reviews, we do some mini hauls, we also talk about diamond painting, but one of the newest series that I am launching will all be about budget and finance. And the reason for this is I'm actually on this track right now, or on this path, where I would like to be able to save some money. And I decided, why not share with you guys the journey. Maybe someone else would find some use for the tips that I will be applying, and maybe we can go ahead and save a little bit of money by the end of 2022. So if that is something that you are interested in, I hope that you guys will subscribe, like, share, comment. Any kind of interaction is much appreciated by small YouTubers like myself. So what is a no spend year? What is a low spend year? What is a low buy year? Most of you may not know, especially here in the Philippines, it's not really something that is talked about a lot, but in other countries it is. That's actually how I found out about it, and I did apply that to my life a couple of years back, and I really was able to save some money. Like, I was so surprised that, oh wow, I was able to save this much money, and we used it for a trip that we took to Hong Kong with my family, and it was just so amazing to have that much money and not realize that this is the kind of money that I'm wasting away on mindless shopping. I actually do have a video about how to stop yourself from mindless shopping. If you are interested, I'll link up the card somewhere here. And you can go ahead and watch that after this. So going back, a no-buy year is one where you actually kind of identify a section in your life or in your expenses. Say, for example, dresses. You'll have a no-buy year when it comes to dresses because you already have too much of, and you don't really need to buy more, but it has become an addiction or like a happy pill that you end up buying and buying. So you want to address that. So you're going to go, I'm going to have a no-buy year on dresses. I'm going to have a no-buy year on sneakers. I'm going to have a no-buy year on makeup. Or maybe you have a collection that has gone, out of control or out of hand, and you want to stop it, so you're going to put it in a no-buy year for the year. And then you will realize that every time you want to buy something for that certain item, you can just put the money in, say, a piggy bank or the bank, and then track it. And you will just be so surprised by how much money you'll actually be able to save. So I did that before when it comes to toiletries. I think I did that for toiletries, makeup, and dresses. And I was able to save a lot of money. Now, what happens if you do have to buy? Of course, if there is a need to buy, not a want to buy, a need to buy, then you can go ahead and do so. It's not like you're just not allowed. It's more of addressing the desires only, or the wants, that you will curtail. Okay, so let's be clear on that. Now, what is a low spend year? A low spend year is one wherein you identify certain parts of your budget and you will say, okay, I'll do a low spend year on eating out, because sometimes we have this tendency of, I deserve this, I should have this, and we don't realize that we eat out, and it's so much money being spent on eating out when you can just cook at home or learn to cook at home, and it'll be tastier and cheaper and healthier as well. So that's how the low spend year is, but it also depends on you and your lifestyle. So however you want, whichever you want, just address certain areas in your budget that you believe needs to be cut down, and then you can do a low spend year. Now, what's the difference between a low spend year and a no buy year? So the low spend is, you will assign a certain period, say 3 months, 6 months, and then you can reward yourself in the middle of the year. So it's not as strict or as harsh as the no-buy year. This one, you can reward yourself that, say, if I don't spend anything on eating out in 6 months, on the 6th month, I can go to a buffet and indulge for a day. So that's how the difference is. And then the low spend is kind of actually more realistic, because there can be times where you just reward yourself a little bit, but you're not going to go all out. That's why it's low spend. You can spend, but it has to be within a certain threshold. So you need to make sure that you also assign a threshold. Will it be, say, for the year 2022, low spend year means I won't spend more than 10,000 on eating out for the year. And if you meet that by January, then you can't do it anymore for February to December. Or you can do 12,000 and it's 1,000 only every month that you will assign to eating out. So you can still spend, you can still indulge, but within a certain limit. Whereas if it's a no buy or a no spend, you totally have to cut it out. That's why I said it's, you know, it's more realistic, more reasonable, especially if you're just new into this whole no buy or low spend. So now that I've explained to you what a low spend year is and what a no buy year is, here's my commitment. So for the year, I have committed to actually doing a low spend year. This means, and I'm going to try to apply it. Oh my God, I'm going to try to apply it to almost every aspect of my life. And this is because I was given the chance to kind of shop one time, and I realized that I didn't really have much to buy, because thankfully, and I am very grateful, I have almost all of the necessities that a person could need at home and in life, and I'm just really grateful for that. So I know that now is the time that I should be able to start saving some money. We're almost out of debt on the 2 things that we are in debt for. We're almost done paying, and now I just really want to focus on being able to actually put away some money, so that we can, you know, have an emergency fund, and then we can have a happy fund and a nest egg, especially for, you know, our baby Kali, because he's only just turning 2 years old. So that's something that I am really looking forward to being able to do, and I want to help accomplish that by doing a low spend year. So what am I going to do a low spend on? Bags, definitely, because I don't really need more bags, and I'm so grateful that, you know, a lot of people gifted me with bags. So that's one. I won't be buying bags, and if I have to, it has to be because it's a necessity. So right now I can't think of a necessary, like a reason for me to buy a bag. For shoes, it's not like, you know, I'm going out or I have events to attend where I have to dress up. There's none of that. So shoes will definitely be part of it. Another would be makeup. I have tons of makeup. I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed that some brands actually do send me makeup to review, and I get to keep it. So I have tons and tons of makeup. Another would be hair accessories. I actually had 2 hauls last month, which I'm going to be doing a video on. So I don't need to buy more of hair accessories. I have a lot, and yes, I'm very happy because my hair started to grow. I'm gonna share with you guys the vitamins that I actually drank to help grow my hair, because it was kind of just stuck here, and imagine it grew this length in just like 2 months. So I'm very happy with that. What else will I do a low spend on? I'm actually going to also try to do a low spend on eating out, because this is one of the vices that my husband and I have. We love eating out, but since I'm also going to be learning how to cook, that's one of my goals, we can do a little bit less of eating out, so I can do a low spend on that. Aside from that, there's really not much that I can do a low spend on. Diamond painting and arts and crafts material. I know that I am very guilty when it comes to diamond painting, and arts and craft material. Also earrings. I had tons and tons of earrings. I actually took advantage of Shane. I'm not affiliated. It's just that they have really, really nice earrings and like really affordable prices. But I know I need to stop buying. So that's going to be part of the low spend year as well. And then what else? I think I also need to do a low spend on toiletries. So I'm also very blessed that I get a lot of toiletries sent out to me. So I should not spend more on toiletries that I just kind of want or I'm curious about, unless I'm doing a review. But if not, then it has to be a low spend year where I don't buy more of these items, because I actually have like an entire cabinet that I need to use up. And yes, I've already shared a lot to other people, so no shaming, no whatever negativity, please. I don't allow that on my channel. So those would be the items that, you know, I would go for a low spend year for myself. Now, I'm curious, what are you going to do a low spend year of? Or are you going to do a no buy year of? Actually, I can do a no buy year of. I'm thinking, oh my god, I actually put myself on the spot. Most likely bags. I can do a no spend on bags and clothes, because I have a lot of clothes. I also took advantage of the gifts sent to me by Shane, and I had a lot of dresses that I can wear at home or outside, and I look presentable, and as well as tops for photos. So that's probably going to go to my no buy year. I'm going to do a no buy of shoes and clothes and bags, and then I'm going to do a low spend year on art materials, diamond painting, no buy for earrings as well, because I have way too much already and I know that. So those are things that, you know, I need to address, and I hope that if I'm able to accomplish this, I'll be able to have a hefty amount of money tucked away. So here's hoping. And again, this is Kathy, hoping to improve your life one video at a time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!